Hello everyone and welcome to another Star Wars figure review. Next up today we're going to take a look at another figure from Wave 7 of the Vintage Collection. This time around it's a figure from Episode 4, A New Hope, and it's this guy here, the Rebel Fleet Trooper. This is a figure that's been in much need of an upgrade since the year 2001 and the Power of the Jedi line. The figure that was released back then wasn't a bad one, but obviously by today's standards it doesn't really hold up very well. And so Hasbro have decided to go back and revisit this character and give it a whole new look and a whole new upgrade in terms of detail, accessories and articulation. So it's a figure that I'm really happy with, and I'll get on to why I like it so much in just a minute. First up, as always, we're going to take a look at the packaging that it comes in. This is a very nice retro looking card back. Obviously you've got the generic Star Wars logo at the top of the card, as well as a still image from A New Hope. On the back you have an image of the first release of the Rebel Fleet Trooper, which was in 1995 as part of the Power of the Force line. Strangely enough, the Rebel Fleet Trooper was never made available during the 1970s and 1980s, so the first release of this figure was in the Power of the Force days. Aside of that, you've got a paragraph about the vintage collection itself, as well as the rest of the wave featured along the bottom. So very nice packaging with this one. Would look very nice in any vintage carded collection, I'm sure. And he's got a very cool figure inside it to boot, so let's take a look at him. Once again, like Captain Fodo, the ARC Trooper Commander that I just gave you a look at previously, this guy is absolutely packed to the brim with accessories, one of which I have left up on my shelf. There it is. He does have a removable helmet, and underneath he bears a striking resemblance to the actor Jeremy Bulloch, who played Boba Fett in the original movies. Not entirely sure whether that was intentional or not, but obviously Jeremy Bulloch didn't play Rebel Fleet Trooper, so it's probably coincidental if it wasn't intentional. As I said, he does have a removable helmet, and this helmet can be swapped out with a very basic looking cap. This is basically because obviously you've got your Rebel Fleet Troopers that you see defending the Tantive 4 or the Blockade Runner at the opening of Episode 4, but then if you look very closely in the audience, well not the audience as such, but the crowd during the Yavin ceremony, you'll see a few of these, what I'm assuming are like engineers or technicians or something, and it's just basically a Rebel Fleet Trooper but with a cap instead of helmet. So Hasbro have given those accessories to us so that we can once again have this figure in two different variations. Personally I prefer it with the Rebel Fleet Trooper helmet on. Just looks a little bit cooler and a little bit better in my opinion. Helmet fits really nice and tightly on the head, and obviously the chin strap helps to keep it in place. Another accessory that it comes with is obviously the Rebel blaster pistol that he has there, which once again I believe is a new sculpt. And he also comes with the I don't know entirely what the technical name for this gizmo is, but it's the sort of scanner that the Rebel Fleet Troopers are seen using in the sort of lookout towers on Yavin. If you remember when the Millennium Falcon comes landing in, there's a Rebel Fleet Trooper stood on a lookout mast or something like that, and he's sort of following it as it comes into land. You probably know what I mean if you've seen Family Guy Blue Harvest. You'll see that Rebel Trooper there, and he's scanning the Falcon as it comes in, and he's going pew, gotcha, which is pretty funny. So that's all the accessories. Oh no, tell a lie, it's not all the accessories that it comes with. He also has a removable ammo pouch that is attached around the ankle, and that's all the accessories that this one comes with. The jacket is removable as well, but don't really know why you'd want to. And in terms of articulation, this guy has a ball jointed neck, ball hinged shoulders, elbows, swivel wrists, swivel waist, swivel hips, ball hinged knees and ball hinged ankles, so pretty much as articulated as they come. Vast improvement over the swivel knees that the Power of the Jedi Rebel Fleet Trooper had, so definitely a vast and superior upgrade. And once again, definitely a figure that I'd recommend picking up, especially if you are an original trilogy fan, as obviously this guy is a very popular character. This is another figure that's going for an absolute premium on eBay at the minute, so do have a bit of patience and wait for this one to come out at retail, as odds are you're going to get stung if you buy one on eBay. But very cool figure nonetheless, and definitely worth every penny that you're probably going to end up paying for him. So go out there and get a few. Alright, that's going to do it for the Rebel Fleet Trooper from Wave 7 of the Vintage Collection. And I'll be back with 2 more figures from this wave next, so stay tuned for those. And as always, until next time, keep collecting, and may the force be with you.